Hey guys, Dr. Calvin here with CaneRx. In this video, we're going to cover the exercises that we're going to use to help rehabilitate the knee. Remember the trifecta. We're going to do the compression to distension technique, then we're going to stretch, and then we're going to put some exercise or some strength building into that joint structure. My preference is an isometric exercise. That's where we just contract at or near that end range of motion and we hold it. The magical time frame is a minute. We're always shooting for a minute. If you can't get a minute in these exercises, give me a minute worth of work for that day. Meaning, if you can hold it for 10 seconds, take a break. You owe me 50 more seconds that day, but just try to accrue that whole minute throughout the day, working up to a solid minute in that hold. For the knee, the first one, and hands down, my favorite is the isometric lunge. Okay, so we're going to get into that end range of motion. And what I want to do is plant my knee right over my ankle, and I'm going to drop my thigh down until it's parallel to the floor, and then my upper body is straight up and down. My upper body's erect, and I'm going to hold that position right there. That's the isometric lunge. Obviously, when this gets too easy for you to hold with just your body weight, just adding a simple 10 pounds, 20 pounds on up is going to significantly make that harder. So that's your first one, is just the iso lunge. The next one is getting the reciprocal, and that's going to be the iso one-legged deadlift. And so again, if I'm going to work the same side, I'm going to put a slight bend in that knee, and I'm bending forward at the hip. And so I'm coming forward until I get a little bit of tension in that hamstring there, and then I'm holding that position there. If I'm going to add weight to this one, I'm going to use the opposite hand as the leg I'm using. So if I'm using this leg for the iso a one-legged deadlift, I'm holding, if I'm doing the right leg, I'm holding the weight in my left. Now watch my head. I'm not down. I'm looking, but I'm not up at the ceiling either. I'm just looking straight out. And so that's going to be sort of that posterior chain exercise for that knee. And the last one is what we'd call a monster walk. This is where you will need some resistance bands. And what we're going to do is just going to wrap from the front. So I'm right above my kneecaps here. I'm going to wrap to the front, switch sides, and I've got to hold that with my hands. Now you're just going to go side to side with this exercise. Now this one isn't an isometric. This one is you go till it starts to burn a little bit, and then you're going to try to give me 20 more. And the important thing here is that we lead with the knee. So I'm not leading with the foot and pulling myself over. I'm leading with the knee, and the foot lands underneath the knee. So you lead with the knee. And again, we're trying to maintain good posture in the low back. So I'm not bending over here. I'm not slouching there. I'm trying to maintain good posture in my low back. Lead with the knee. Lead with the knee. And that's going to work that lateral stability for that knee as well. So thank you for watching. Leave any comments, questions down below. Iso lunge, iso one-legged deadlift, and then those monster walks. Both the iso lunge and the one-legged deadlift, minute holds. When those get easy, obviously try to find a way to increase the weight. And then the monster walks are you're going till the burn, and then trying to do 20 more, 10 each side. So 20 more total. Again, questions, comments down below. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.